That's right, Deb, and tasty is the key. So here we have the queen of tasty, gluten-free cooking herself. Thank you so much, Trina, for being with us. Nice to have you back on. I know you were on last year.
Yeah.
You're always coming up with new ideas of cooking innovatively and tasty, gluten-free. Is that right?
That's right. Well, I don't think anyone should be deprived, even if they can't eat wheat, oats, or gluten.
Yeah. Well, maybe let's talk about who can't and this kind of thing, because I think some people out there, I know I was questioning it myself, you know, they're not sure whether they in fact do have a wheat allergy. What are some of the symptoms?
Well, basically, it's a vitamin deficiency and a digestive problem. So people have different symptoms. That's why it's been very difficult for people to, or doctors to diagnose. So right now, the knowledge is that there are two kinds of people, or probably 3 or 4 really, but basically your two main types are celiac people who have to be extremely, extremely careful. And then there are those that are just gluten intolerant, which is, you know, serious enough, but the symptoms are not as severe.
And I also hear that it helps out with the waistline too if you cut down on the gluten. Is
well,
that right?
that can, in fact, actually, if you have a problem with weight, you may actually be gluten intolerant. That's one of the keys.
So I think one of the things to do is maybe just give it a try. Try going gluten-free for maybe a month or 2 and see what happens.
That's right. And in my book, Health and Nutrition, I have all the ways of how you start a gluten-free diet from scratch without feeling deprived.
Yes, and it's really, and it's probably much more economical to go your way, because I have checked out in the grocery stores, gluten-free mixes and whatnot. It's expensive.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Well,
and,
let's try.
But you can make your own mixes this way. And actually, I'm really proud of my bread. I make all kinds of different varieties.
Yeah.
And they say on a lot of cooking shows on TV, they say, people phone in and they say, oh, that's not possible. Well, here it is.
Here it is. So you're going to prove that it's possible to have gluten-free, tasty bread. So what is this made out of, rice or something? What's in here?
This is my rice-based mix. And would you like butter?
Sure. I'm a butter kind of girl. I'd love some. So what is it, sorry?
A rice-based mix, and it's an enriched bread. So it has flax seeds in it, and it also has teff flour.
Oh.
Which makes
teff
it very
flour?
Yes, which makes it very nutritious.
I'm not a baker myself, so I don't. Okay, let's give this a try. That's very nice.
That's the reaction I get every single time.
That's really nice. I was expecting it to be really dry.
I know. People write to me and they say, Trina, I'm so glad you wrote this book because your bread doesn't taste like dirt.
Like dirt. That's hilarious.
That's what they say.
Really, I read too that recently you did a tasting with some 200 women. They all loved the bread, and they chose to go with this bread even though they don't even have to go gluten-free.
That's right. That's right.
Beautiful. That's really tasty. I want to finish this, but that would be a boring segment if I kept eating this. Let's try something else. I have my eye on your cake over there. What is in there?
This is carrot cake.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I love carrot cake.
Oh, well, good.
My birthday's coming up. Thanks.
Here's a pre-birthday piece for you.
Oh, sweet. Oh, my goodness. So what did you substitute then in this?
This is, I have a baking system where basically I have 2 rice-based mixes, and you can make practically anything with them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this has the same mix.
I'm eager. I'm taking this up close. Yeah, follow me. Oh, I can't wait to try this. My goodness.
Now, you know what wheat carrot cake tastes like. So this,
I do.
This is
trust
a
me,
real
I really
good.
Do. Okay, here we go. This is even more moist. This is even more rich. I can't believe this. I really wouldn't lie. I mean, well, I wouldn't say it's horrible if it was, but I mean, this really
everyone
is.
can tell by your face.
Oh, this is so nice and moist. I love this. Okay. That whole cake, I hope it's staying here. No, I'm just kidding. And then you have all these other treats, which are available in your book here. I know this one came out last year. This is the Christmas edition.
Yes.
Gluten-free goodies. Gluten-free goodies.
There's 150 recipes there, all goodies, and the bread is in there. In fact, different versions of the bread are in each of my cookbooks.
Are they?
It's too important to leave
Yeah,
out.
you have plenty of cookbooks now, don't you? You
I have
just came out with
3.
another one, didn't you?
I just wrote Health and Nutrition, which has an encyclopedia in it and it tells people how to start the diet. And then there's so many terms which are relative. So there's basically over 250 items in the encyclopedia so that people can know the nutritional values, how they work, what they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
and these are all things that they can, in fact, eat.
Exactly.
Okay,
People, there are
the
lists and
basics.
lists of what you can't eat. These are items you can eat.
Is it easy to go this way, though? I mean, what if someone's not big into baking themselves? Are there little tricks that you teach people and little kind of
Well, I've
ways
been
to
a
cut
busy
corners?
wife and mother and a working woman, and I've had to cook for our family, and so I've developed ways that make it easy and time-saving. For instance, the bread, I have a dry mix that I make ahead.
Yes.
I made this yesterday. I just added eggs and water. You can make it without eggs, too, if you like, and let it sit there overnight in the fridge. I mixed it up this morning, baked it, and there it is.
And here it is. And now I'm pigging out, and our crew members will too very shortly when we go to a commercial break. First off, though, let's send everybody up to your website, Gluten-Free Trina. There she is, glutenfreetrinaherself.com. Your 3 books are available on that website, is that right?
That's right.
So all the information you need is there. We didn't get a chance to try these, but I'm going to take them during the commercial break.
Lemon
First off,
squares, tarts.
lemon squares and tarts. But first off, back to Deb at the news desk. Hopefully she'll get to try a little some later as well. Deb?